Well, good morning to you boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. What a lovely day it is outside, and what a day it is to do another good morning video based on my football context. Hope you all keeping well, man, and safe. And without further ado, I'd like to say, for you guys who subscribe to my channel, and for you guys who have listened to my context, thank you very much for taking the time to do so. It's all really appreciated with the heart and love. So let me start off with some sad news. Ex-Motherwell and Morecambe defender Christian Mbulu has died at the age of only 23 years old. Born in 1996, this guy was, and he recently passed away. And that is completely sad. I'm sure the club, the fans, will respect the privacy of Mbulu's friends and family at this such difficult time. I mean, he was at Morecambe as well, and he played for two other clubs. He made his debut against Walsall in a 2-0 win, that I've read, and he began his professional career at Millwall, and also represented Brentwood, Braintree and Crewe. So he's been about a little bit. He was a popular guy in the dressing room, as one person spoke of him. And he's going to be greatly missed. And he was 23 and he had the whole world at his feet. And for him to pass away at such a young age is tragic. It's a tragic life taken away from the game itself, and far too early for him to pass away altogether. Now, nobody knows how he died. For anyone that remembers Christian Mbulu, all you can do is drop your comments and your thoughts in my comment section below, and just give us some details of how he may have died and what might have been the cause of it, because I just can't find the solutions to it. I don't know how he's passed away. I don't know what's the cause of it, but it's a sad loss for his friends and his family, and my prayers and thoughts are with his friends and family at such a difficult time. And I'm sure the family would demand some privacy at this such difficult time at the moment. So I hope he rests well in peace. So moving on to other news. Ex-Liverpool midfielder Emre Can has spoken about yesterday's game, where Borussia Dortmund, his team, had lost 1-0 to Bayern Munich at home. So Joshua Kimmich chip, and it was from 20 yards out, I've read. I never got to watch the game, so I just had to settle for the reports, really. But Joshua Kimmich, who is a great all-round versatile player, has got the winning goal. And that puts Bayern Munich 7 points clear in the table. With 6 games remaining, you have to make Bayern Munich firm efforts to retain the Bundesliga for the not second, not the third, but the 8th time in a row. This is a powerful, well-oiled machine, and I saw them away to Chelsea in the Champions League last 16 tie. Tore them apart, but the biggest one was, I'm going to say it out, Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, went to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and they violated them. They violated them with a capital V. And Serge Gnabry, what a night! Oh, that song. Oh, what a night! Watching Tottenham on a Tuesday night, conceding 7 'cause you're fucking shite. Yep, that one. Mainly all because of Serge Gnabry's individual performances that night. It was on par with what I've seen in a long time, in terms of individual performances. However, Bayern Munich are 7 points clear, firm favourites, and Emre Can has come out and said that they lack, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, they can't do attitude. And that's the difference between Bayern and Borussia Dortmund. I was listening to DT's channel, and he is saying in the first 15 minutes, Borussia Dortmund were the better team and they were playing well. And then after the interval, Bayern Munich did what they needed to do. I mean, things like when Borussia Dortmund had the ball in the defence, midfield, Bayern Munich player was there. A Bayern Munich player was there in the midfield, whether in defence, a Bayern Munich player was quicker. And then there's a controversial moment that happened where I hear that Jerome Boateng was meant to have committed a deliberate handball where the shot comes in, I think, and I hear that he deliberately leaned forward towards the ball with his arms or his hand. But the referee didn't think to consult his linesman or go to VAR. But there you go. Fine margins, they say. And I'm going to read a bit about what Emre Can said here. He states, Borussia Dortmund have a can't-do attitude, which I've just said earlier. He said, I know how to... No. Yeah, this is where he said, we played hard and didn't have a bad game. In the second half, we lacked the final push. And that was all there is to it. And Borussia Dortmund just fell short when it really mattered. So they've got a lot to do. I mean, it's a tall order with 6 games to go, and I don't know how many times Bayern Munich are going to have to lose. And I don't know the remaining fixtures for Bayern Munich or Borussia Dortmund, but whoever Bayern Munich have, they seem to have the confidence to sweep them aside with ease. I mean, this team don't win 1-0 or 2-0. They seem to, most other teams, they seem to give them the 4 or 5 goal clears, minimum 3-0 or 3 goals clear. But they give the teams, they give teams 4, 5 nils. They're winning by 4 or 5 clear goals, and if they're really up for it, it could be 6 and 7 clear in goals. So how do you stop that Bayern Munich team? It's beyond me. I've always thought Borussia Dortmund were the only team that could do that. But if they can't do it, then I don't know who. And I hear that Jadon Sancho, from an England fan's perspective, as well as a big money move to the Premier League, I hear that they couldn't. I heard that they brought him on and Borussia Dortmund couldn't get the best out of him, really. Or it's been said that he was unfit. I mean, anyone that watched the Borussia Dortmund Bayern Munich game, please leave your comment. Please leave your comments below, and I'll get back to you. Excuse me, I've got to go and answer the door. Hello?
Hello, postman. You got some parcels?
Oh, cheers, mate.
Yeah, it didn't have your address on it properly, mate, so I had to. It's been accumulating for quite a bit.
Okay.
Because a lot of them didn't. Today was the first time we got an address on it, so That's the reason we managed to. This is the only one that's got an address, proper address.
That's my latex gloves. Yeah, at last.
And the others didn't have nothing on it.
Do forgive me, guys. I'm just seeing the postman. Oh yes. Oh, I feel like I've got lots of presents here. Yes.
That's it.
Oh, thank you very much.
Have a nice day, sir.
All right then. You see, look at that. I'm holding it in my neck. My hands are full. So I'll say thank you, postman, and big up yourself, yeah. So big up the postman, by the way, yeah.
All the best.
All right.
Take care, mate. Bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Just forgive me. Hey! Loads of presents. Right, back to my football video recording. And what was I saying before the postman came knocking on my door? Yeah, Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich. Was I talking about that? Yeah, I was talking about the game itself. Anyone who watched the game, yeah, please drop it in my comments section below and tell me about the game and tell me how it is. I want you to say it how it is and say what you saw with your own naked eyes. I wish I watched that game because I heard it was a good game. So yeah, another good game that I have to miss because I ain't got the BT Sports as yet. I say that with a positivity. So moving on, Jordan Henderson has claimed that Premier League stars feel that it's safe. They feel safe to go back to training. Well, he was speaking on Project 19. Yeah, not Project 19. I mean, he was speaking based off Project Restart, and he feels that it's safe for some of his teammates, or most of his teammates, to go back into training, but they're only allowed to train in small groups. And yeah, I haven't highlighted what he said here. Well, this is well, I've read a bit about it here, and excuse me. And this I've read here, and yeah, he said here, it took time, but we are all It took time, but we all can't. It took time, but we all came together and raised a lot of money for charity, which he has done here. And I'm going to read a bit about this here. Let me just start off reading. He says it. He was talking to Charlie Wyatt, and he said Jordan Henderson claims Prem stars feel incredibly safe now they are back training. The Liverpool captain, who is on the verge of lifting the title, is desperate to get Project Restart completed. He was among the players who spoke with the league and PFA bosses yesterday and pledged their determination to get back as soon as possible. Clubs will today give the green light for contact training, providing there is no spike in COVID-19 cases after yesterday's third round of testing. Hendo said the measures the Premier League, Liverpool, and I am sure the other clubs the Premier League have put in place, we are really good. It has been amazing. The majority of players would agree how safe they have felt once they got back in. Hopefully that will continue until the next phase comes in. The most important thing is for players to feel comfortable, and to be fair, I felt very safe along with my teammates. It has been good mentally to be out and start playing football again. Obviously, there is a little bit of a difference with all the protocols, but ultimately, we are delighted to be back in training. The lads have looked really good. In a few weeks, we will get right back to where we were. Yeah, that sounds like a man who's obviously delighted and excited about getting back into the swing of things. I mean, he's captain of the best team in the league, the best team in the country, and Why don't they deserve the praising? I mean, they're 25 points clear. They swept aside everybody, one defeat, one draw, and they've won the rest. And now that the season's due to start, possibly end of June, Liverpool just carry on as normal, and I expect them to win the Premier League title. It's a shame it won't be in front of their fans, but that's the reality of the unprecedented times. And the coronavirus is real, you know. That's what's going to keep the fans away. However, I'm sure they're going to have to figure out a plan to make sure Liverpool players get to celebrate the Premier League trophy with their fans. And social distancing will be of no existence, because many Liverpool fans have been waiting 30 years for their first league title. So we'll just wait and see on this. Other than that, I'm going to cut it short. I'll be back in the afternoon with more context, and I do apologise that I had to go and see the postman to get my stuff. So please drop your comments below about the context I've spoken about. Do drive the thumbs up, like button more than a down, and I scream nicely for you guys to subscribe to my channel. Yeah, if you're a fan of DLG REPPIN, then you'll subscribe to my channel. Yeah, keep it moving, keep it growing as well. Yeah, my channel, that is. I've got 33 subscribers. Who's going to be number 34, 35 today, 36, and so forth. Another 967 subscribers, and I would have hit the 1,000 mark. That would give me the license to stream, and that stream will make it more exciting for me. So yeah, thank you for listening, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Do tune in for this afternoon's edition and this evening's edition. Peace, bless, and love. Subscribe. Subscribe. As I always say, I'm gonna cut.